Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is from the fourth Nanak, Guru Ram Das, in Gaudi. And the recitation, Gaudi Mahalla Chautha, Man Karhala Vicharia, Vichar Dekh Samale, बन फिर थके बनवासिया फिर गुरमत हृदय निहाल मन करहला गुर गोविंद समाल रहाओ मन करहला मेरे प्यारिया सतसंगत सतगुर पाल सतसंगत लग हर त्याई है हर हर चलै तेरे न तेरे नाल मन करहला वड भागिया हर एक नदर निहाल आप छड़ाए छुट्टियै सतगुर चरण समाल मन करहला मेरे प्यारिया विच देही जोत समाल गुर नौनिद नाम विखालिया हर दात करी दयाल मन करहला तू चंचला चतुराई छड़ विकराल हर हर नाम समाल तू हर मुक्त करे अंतकाल मन करहला वड भागिया तू ज्ञान रतन संभाले गुर ज्ञान खड़ग हथ धारिया जम मारियड़ा जम काल अंतर निधान मन कर हले ब्रह्म भवै बाहिर पाल गुरपुरख पूरा भेटिया हर सज्जन लद्दड़ा नाल रंग रतड़े मन करहले हर रंग सदा समाल हर रंग कदे न उतरै गुर सेवा शब्द समाल हम पंखी मन करहले हरि तरवर पुरख अकाल वडभागी गुरमुख पाया जन नानक नाम समाल हम पंखी मन तर करहले हर तरवर पुरख अकाल वडभागी गुरमुख पाया जन नानक नाम समाल मन करहला. In fact, these verses are titled Karhala, and as we've mentioned, it is the camel mind, the stubbornness, the obduracy of the mind, and its roving propensity that is being addressed here. And notice that the Guru is laying out the process for a stubborn mind to gradually, through a process of Guru wisdom, actually begin to become self-realized. So this whole 10 verses are actually addressing that obdurate, obstinate, stubborn mind. And the Guru says, Man karhala vicharia, vichar dekh samal, reflect. Vichar dekh samal, vicharia. Find like-minded people and then deliberate thoughtfully, vichar on Guru wisdom. And then dekh samal, what you find, retain it in your mind. Ban fir thakke banvasiya. Many a forest dweller have wandered around in forests. Here is a hint to the camels wandering in the desert and other places. And the Guru says, Ban fir thakke banvasiya. They're tired, they've become weary. The point being made here is that the search for the self is not outside. The search is within. The self is discovered in the heart. Pir gurmat hriday nihal, the vision, to be fulfilled. Nihal is to be gratified, to be fulfilled. The self is discovered in the heart. So therefore, the Rahau, the central body, is saying, a man karhala, oh my camel mind, meaning my stubborn mind that loves to wander around, that doesn't cease wandering. Gur Govind Samal, be guided by Gur wisdom and realize the self. And realize that Gur Govind, that the Gur, the wisdom, is indeed the creator itself. We catch the creator, the supreme being, through its knowledge, Gur wisdom. So that's how we actually engage with the supreme being. And of course, there is an emphasis on Sangat and Satgur throughout this passage. My dear Camel Mind, the Guru says, again, associate with the wise and learned, Satsang, and seek Guru wisdom. Satgur Pal. And in wise company, Satsangat Lag, contemplate and meditate on the nature of the self. Hartya, you have to spend time reflectively in order to actually move inwards. And then the self will actually see you through this process. Har challa tere naal. Man karhala vadbhagiya. Here, to the mind, that you are a vadbhagi, great fortune. Har ek nadar nihal. Those who are graced with the vision of the self are really fortunate. Why? Because Ab Shadai Chutiya Satgur Charan Samal, they free themselves and others by following the footsteps of Guru Enlightener. Free from what? Free from the bondage of the mind. Man Karhala Mere Pyarya Viche Dehi Jot Samal. Now this is very important. Viche Dehi. Dehi is not the body, but this is the self within, which is non-material. Vich Dehi Jot Samal. The light, the wisdom is within. It resides within. And through Guru wisdom, you become aware of that light. But the Guru says, Man karhala tu chanchala. You're fickle. Let go of your mental guiles. Chaturai chad. Because this cleverness has actually brought you to your current dreadful state that the Guru calls vikaral. So, chaturai chad, vikaral, you are in that dreadful state. And har har naam samal, tu har mukt kare antakal. Always be guided by self-knowledge because it will liberate you from fear of death. Antakal. Mukt kare antakal is the moment of death that everyone dreads. The self will actually liberate you from that fear because you will cut through the illusion and understand the nature of things coming and going. So, the knowledge within is a jewel, a precious jewel. You're fortunate, the Guru says, because the jewel has been bestowed on it. Act on it. Gur Gyan Khadag Hath Tarya, it likens that knowledge to a sword. Hath Tarya Jama Mariyade Jamakal. Gur wisdom has been placed in your hand as the sword of self-knowledge. Cut through the net of time. You remember the Gurus have talked about time as what makes individuation possible, but at the same time it also creates this existential fear. So the Guru is saying, take the sword of self-knowledge and cut through the net of time, and you will be relieved of fear. Antar nidhan mar karhale. It's inside. Why are you wandering the earth? Paramapave bahir pal. Why? Look for it outside, when the treasure is within. What you need to do is find the Guru Enlightener and come to this realization. The realization is, Ham pankhi मन करहले हम पंखी, har tarvar purkh akal. My camel mind, we are like birds, hum pankhi, settled on the all-pervasive and timeless tree of the self. Har tarvar. So this is the tree of life. We are on its branches. And this tree is timeless. It is not in time and space. Okay, this is a metaphor. The self is all-pervasive. We are like birds perched on it. So the fortunate ones who are guided by good wisdom will come to this realization and will hold fast onto self-knowledge. On that note, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.